there's some things that I've always wanted to try. Yoga is one of those things. I'd never done it, but when someone suggested Farmyard Yoga, I thought, no, I have to try it. So that's what we're doing in this week's Texas Outdoors.
And open.
Yoga is somewhere around 5,000 years old.
Feel length in the right side of your body.
Farmyard Yoga,
Walk your feet back together.
not quite that old.
It was all by accident.
Sometimes you just fall into a good idea, but you want to make sure you don't step in something.
We already have a lot of friends that do yoga, and we have the farm animals, so why not?
Coco Trevino and her husband David own Farm Yoga. Yes, you actually do yoga surrounded by farm animals.
They're reconnecting you back to nature, and they bring a calmness. It's for wellness.
A few years ago, Coco'd never even been on a farm, but she and David wanted out of the city. So they bought this place, and they already did yoga. The two just seemed to fit naturally.
The yoga, of course, is physical wellness, and the animals add to the mental stress, distressing from the daily routines and, all the stress of the world out there.
Flutter your eyes open.
Friends had heard of it and suggested they try it. So they did.
I did a first class. I just invited all my friends. They went, somebody told another friend, and I had people calling me and just saying like, when's your next class? I want to come over.
We wanted to try too. I'd never done yoga, so we had two of our morning producers go with me, Tatiana Garcia and Molly Zuber.
Hear the sounds around you. Feel the warmth of the sun.
Molly and Tatiana warmed right up to the yoga. They seemed to get the positions and the stretching pretty easily.
We'll tuck our toes under, and we're just going to gently send our hips up towards the sky.
I'm not sure my dog moves that way.
My downward-facing dog didn't seem to be quite as flexible. It was amazing, though, how quickly the body limbers up, especially when you focus on your body and its movement. But I have to be honest, it was physically tough.
I feel like an Emmy statue.
The animals do add a certain calming aspect to it, at least for no country boy.
Neutral.
There were times when I'm not sure if Tatiana and Molly were as comfortable.
Not all the way up. By neutral. Oh my goodness, yeah.
The goats were fighting and ramming each other over the food.
Yeah.
So you just hear the click, click, click of their horns. I'm like, just keep it over there. This was new.
Yeah.
Yeah, the downward dog, just to see turkeys right behind me was not something that I've experienced before.
Yeah.
So
Anytime their eyes are closed, we reassure them we'll keep the goats away from them, goats and chickens.
It's not like they were wild animals, pot-bellied pigs, some chickens, ducks, and turkeys. But every once in a while, you throw in some food and the goats can get a little rambunctious.
Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice this morning. Namaste.
No, I'm gonna leave. I thoroughly enjoyed this. This was really cool. Just being outside in the country and then, the animals around you and everything really did add to the experience of my first time doing yoga anyway. So if you want to check out Farm Yoga, and I highly recommend this, it was cool. We're going to put a link to their website in this story on kens5.com. All right, Audrey, Stacia, either one of you done yoga?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Never with animals. What about you, Stacia?
I've done the hot yoga, which
Yeah.
I think is kind of different and challenging, but now I want to try that.
Well, now, I'd like to go do it, but I was sweating literally like a pig. I'd like to do the hot yoga thing. I think that, but I like to sweat. I think it gets all the toxins and everything out of your body.
I just couldn't get over Tatiana and Molly's reactions of the animals.
It was just priceless. For me, I grew up in the country, so the animals, but they were there and they were like,
No,
it was cute.
We have such sweet producers too. So Tatiana, she's in my ear. Did you have a good time? She said she had a very fun time. So.
Oh, good, good.
We may all have to try it, Barry.